And breaking news right at the top of 5 p.m. in a move to give immunity to Devyani Khobragade, India has shifted her to the permanent UN mission in New York. Devyani was the Deputy Consul General at India's New York consulate. Headlines today's Kartikeya Sharma is with us on the phone line. How does this change the situation for Devyani Khobragade, Kartikeya?
You see, Devyani was part of the consulate. In the consulate, you get a different level of diplomatic immunity. For example, you're an embassy, Padmaja. Your diplomatic immunity is 100%. Now, what is being done is that she's being moved to UN mission, which gives her 100% diplomatic immunity. I think that's a big difference. The considerations of special treatment of consulates will depend on country to country. But then the treatment you give to a full-fledged diplomat, part of the embassy or who is part of the UN mission, are at par. It's codified, it's regulated. So that way, they are not only giving her immunity, but also moving her from the current position, which the American government said that really she was not entitled for all the immunity or all the privileges which the Indian government had claimed.
But Kartikeya, if at the time of the offence committed, the alleged offence that was committed, if she was at the consulate, will this move now affect her legal case at all?
You see, if she would have remained in consulate, it would have affected her legal case. And secondly, it's also it's a tactical move, because you know what will happen is it's going to give her immunity from the legal case which is taking place in America, because American laws are very different and they have the life of their own in their own country. So Padmaja, in order to shield her, buffer her from the legal processes, and secondly, to position her within the domain where even the American law will have to recognize and newfound privileges and immunity.
All right, Kartikeya, just stay on with us, because Editor Strategic Affairs Gaurav Sawant is also live with us from our news pit. Gaurav, what is the MEA saying now in these changed circumstances? Are they now going to get in touch with the US and tell them, look, we've moved her from the consulate to the UN permanent mission, and now the case against her will have to take into consideration the fresh posting?
Well, as of now, the attempt is to shield her from what sources in Government of India describe as an overzealous attempt being made by some in the United States to persecute her and prosecute her. So they are very clear in their standing. It's a false case. America is wrong in what it's doing, but at the same time that this is just an immunity that is being created, with America saying that as a consular officer she enjoys immunity only when she's performing consular responsibilities and not in in any other task. As a diplomat, as Kartikeya was just pointing out, she enjoys full immunity in whatever she does, while India does not make this distinction, and clearly never in the case of United States of America. Reciprocity will come in, but at the same time, this is just an attempt to shield her from action by US marshals or US authorities.
All right, Gaurav Sawant and Kartikeya Sharma, just stay on with us. We want to recap for our viewers exactly what is happening right now. Full immunity has been given to Devyani Khobragade. India has moved now to shield her from what Gaurav said is overzealous prosecution by the US. Let's listen into Salman Khurshid.
Clear will be understood, and that message, there will be a response. After all, these are two countries that have enormous investments in each other. We have a lot of complementarities, we have a lot of shared values, and I can't imagine that aberration, if that's what it is, departure from practices, best practices of conducting oneself with not just diplomats but human beings generally, that a departure from that will be considered more important than the years and years of investment that we put into each other.
One final question. You said in the House that there seems to be a conspiracy where the US police is concerned, etc. Was there a conspiracy between the authorities and those people?
Well, the manner in which the facts have been described to me would have given me a choice between choosing it to be a conspiracy or choosing it to be an irrational behavior. So whichever label you want to choose, but it is something that in normal course one would not expect with a country that is wedded to rule of law and wedded to democracy. And therefore, whatever choice of word you use, in effect it has to reflect our complete and impossible to accept something of the nature that's happened. It's hurtful, it's distressing, it is unacceptable, and it's something on which, as I said, we need to give a very clear clarion call that it must be reversed.
देवयानी का तबादला यूएन में किया गया था, क्या है स्ट्रेटजी?
I told you that I told the House, मैंने हाउस को ये बताया था, सदन को, कि हम कुछ प्रयास कर रहे हैं और कुछ ऐसे कदम उठा रहे हैं जिससे हमें थोड़ा सा ये विश्वास हमारा बढ़ेगा कि अब जो असुविधा और जिस कष्ट में हमारी उस अधिकारी को रहना पड़ा पिछले कुछ दिनों में, अब वो आगे ऐसा नहीं होगा। उसके लिए हमने कुछ कदम उठाए हैं। अब देखते हैं कि वो कितने कारगर रहते हैं।
सर कितने दिन तक?
मैं टाइमलाइन नहीं, मेरे पास टाइमलाइन नहीं है।
To Editor Strategic Affairs, Gaurav Sawant, the External Affairs Minister understandably is very guarded when it comes to the use of words, whether it was a conspiracy or whether it was overzealousness on the part of the US Marshals. But what is this conspiracy that a lot of people seem to be suggesting at this point, Gaurav?
Well, the Minister of External Affairs, Salman Khurshid, indicating it's a conspiracy. Now, he as minister and standing outside Parliament is being guarded. But sources in the Ministry of External Affairs are very clearly saying, or sources in the government are very clearly saying that this is a conspiracy, vested political interests pursuing their own agenda, their own careers, are going after a diplomat because they think they can get away by pushing India around. And this is one case, and there is a pattern to this. There have been a series of cases, including the completely uncalled for harassment of a diplomat's daughter. His teenage daughter was handcuffed and locked up in prison, and the US never apologized for it, and India was extremely angry even that time. But this time, when you strip a diplomat, you handcuff her, you indulge her to, indulge in cavity search and all of that, India is saying enough is enough, and this is completely unacceptable. As the minister said, it's irrational. There is an agenda that is being pursued, and that should not be pursued, especially when it comes to two democracies like India and the United States of America.